Hello, my name is Aoife. Welcome to your 30-minute flow. So we wanted to make these videos short so that you can allow yourself this space to truly drop in. So at least you can kind of decide as soon as you roll out the mat that nothing else is of importance, only you and your practice. So that's a wonderful feeling to truly believe. Because I know, as of course this is something new to you guys, perhaps teaching for me online is a new and kind of a strange thing, but I'm learning to love it. As I'm sure practicing at home to a video may be new for you guys. But one of the main things is that just enjoy the simplicity of it. We're here just to drop in and to move our bodies to breath and flow. So that's kind of what I've geared the next 30 minutes around. I tend to work and focus on kind of power flows. So building heat and stamina with breath. But this one is more of a fluid, just dropping into the subtleties and the energy around us when you want to shake off some stagnant energy. So it's definitely a good flow to do actually any time during the day. So whatever time it is for you, let's just welcome ourselves onto the mat. So I'm using a block to prop the hips up. You're welcome to grab a pillow, so anything to make yourself feel comfortable. And we'll get started together. Closing down the eyes. Take a full breath into your body. Cleansing breath out, let it go. Notice as you expel and soften the breath out of your body begins to land, it drops into the space. One of the most beautiful things about this practice is the subtle awareness of our breath. And a beautiful place to start is gratitude towards our breath, and of this breath. And it is said that the quality of our breath determines the quality of our life. So from here, begin to deepen your breath, sending it right into the low belly. Noticing any tension in the face, release. The jaw soften. The cheekbones are soft. Allow the shoulder blades to melt. Together, let's take a full breath in as hands reach above head. Cleansing breath out through prayer. Breath in, reach up. Breath out through prayer. Collective and expansive breath in as you reach up. Open the mouth, let it go. Full, just begin to soften the palms and blink open the eyes. Welcome. I'm just removing my blocks. If you like to remove any prop that you may have used. I'm just coming into Sukhasana, which is an easy seat, an easy comfortable seat. Crossing the left shin over the right and keeping the feet active. So grinding down through the sitting bones and lengthen through the spine. From here, just begin to extend and fold forward. So begin to pull the heart towards the earth, the mat. Extend through the fingertips. Wherever you land is perfectly fine. Just Close down the eyes and connect to your breath. The elbows might even soften to the earth. On the next in-breath, begin to roll up through the spine. Open up to the heart, the chest, expansive through the heart space. Empty breath out as you round and dome through the spine and extend the hands forward. 2 more like this. Roll up, open up. Cleansing breath out, round and dome and extend. Full breath in, pull the hands towards the heart. Energy lifting up. And extend as you round and dome. Release the neck. Ever so slowly begin to release, and we'll simply just change ankles. So I'm crossing my right shin over my left and keeping active over the feet. Extend the arm. And we'll spend a couple of minutes here just releasing through the hips. You might like to keep active through the hands or soften the elbows. Together, in breath as you roll the spine up, expansive through the heart, open through the palms, breath out, round and dome, extend. Full breath in, roll, open up. And breath out, round and dome and extend. Ever so slowly begin to stack the spine. We'll just make our way onto the back. So perhaps you're using this video as you wake up in the morning, or no matter when you are using this video to wake up the spine, just massage through the low back. So rock and roll, hugging the knees into the chest. Perhaps making some circular motions with the knees and the hips. From here, knees stacked directly over the hips, shins parallel to the mat. Knit the floating ribs in and press the small of the back deep into the mat. So you might notice that the natural sensation in the spine is to create this lordotic curve. And you just want to take that rounding out, so flatten through the back and extend, so dorsiflex the toes, and again, knees directly over hips. Cactus the arms, palms face up. Close down the eyes and continue to focus on your breath here. So we're just engaging the core, strengthening the low back, in a neutral pelvis and neutral spine. See if you can soften somewhere in your face. So I like to notice as my ears drop, my jaw releases. Empty exhale. lower the soles of the feet to the mat. From here, take the feet as wide as the mat, lower the knees to the left, gaze to the right, you're in a twist. Knees come through center, gaze to the left, knees to the right. Come through a couple of slow windshield wipers here. So gazing to the right, knees to the left. Keep the eyes closed as you change direction and just truly tune into the sensation and the subtleties of your body. And then together, happy baby pose. So shine the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Continue to press the small of the back deep into the mat. Push-pull action here, so toes towards you and heels towards the ceiling. Together, a full breath in. Cleansing breath out, let it go. Gently begin to release. Just take some rock and rolls lengthways up and down your spine, up and down the mat. Take your time. And then slowly rolling over the toes, we'll meet in downward facing dog. So if it's your first down dog, perhaps of the day, just offering each heel to the mat. And then from here, press down evenly in the palms, lifting the heels, come up high into the tippy toes. Continue to externally rotate through the shoulders, take a full breath in. Lower the heels for a breath out, but keep this anterior pelvic tilt. So shining the pelvis towards the ceiling. Perhaps nodding yes, no, releasing through the neck. In breath, lower the knees, untuck the toes, tilt the pelvis, gaze up. Out breath, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. In breath, lower knees, untuck the toes, tilt pelvis, draw the shoulder blades back and down towards the kidneys. Tuck the toes, down dog, send the sit bones high and back. 2 more like this. Moving with your breath. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, send the sit bones down, extend the arms forward, extended child's pose. Closing down the eyes here. And the next in-breath, lift the gaze, walk the hands over to the left. So coming into this side body stretch. In-breath, lift the gaze, walk the hands through center over to the left. And together back to center and take a full breath in. Cleansing breath out, let it go. And the next in-breath, begin to swoop the belly through so you're in a Sphinx posture. So in Sphinx posture, you stand up on the forearms. So instead of collapsing into the shoulders here, can you think length and lift? So press down through the tops of the feet, engage through the quads, and just take the drishti gaze forward. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. The beauty of this posture is it is both strengthening and stretching. So I'm creating length in the back body as I'm lengthening through the tailbone, and strength as I'm pushing the floor away, drawing my shoulders away from my ears. breath in. Soften breath out. Roll the stomach down. Cactus the arms and tent the fingertips, so taking them off the mat here. Rolling Cobra in breath, peel up. And empty breath out as you roll the forehead down to the mat. Full breath in, peel off. Stay strong through the glutes and the low back. Empty breath out, soften. Full breath in. Empty breath out. Begin to cactus the arms, palms facing down. Forehead comes to the mat. And from here, tent the left fingertips rolling onto the right hip. So in this stretch here, you just want to notice that you're just going to your own edge, your own sense of ease. Right now I'm feeling the stretch in my right pec and right shoulder. And often it moves into the stretch of the bicep also. And I'm noticing this twist in my sacrum, opening up to the hip. Closing down the eyes and again, see if you can soften your face. Empty breath out, gently roll the forehead through center. Cactus this left arm, so you want to take a moment to make sure this left arm is in correct alignment before you roll onto it. Again, opening up to this right hip, cactusing my right arm, tenting the fingertips, and breathing deep into this sensation, this opening. Empty breath out, forehead comes back to center. Low Cobra, press down to the tops of the feet to shine from the heart, draw the shoulder blades back and down towards the kidneys. Press up through the hands, you're in a tabletop position. From here, in breath, lower belly, tilt pelvis. Add breath, round and down. In breath, lower belly, tilt pelvis. Add breath, invite intuitive movement and freedom to your body. The whole intention of this class is to just feel into the body. So perhaps taking an introspective approach and scanning through the physical body with your mind's eyes and notice any areas of tension. Perhaps you're feeling tight in the shoulders, the low back. So move in a way that feels good and nurturing for you. Take an in breath. Soften breath out. From here, blink the eyes open and step the left leg forward, Anjaneyasana, as you swoop the hands up. So in Anjaneyasana, you really want to feel this scissoring action, and it's one of my favorite postures. I'd love to feel this length through my tailbone as the left hip pulls back and right forward. But continue to feel as though you're pulling the front of the mat and the back of the mat together. So it's strengthening. The beauty of this posture is it's certainly strengthening, but if you begin to keep this alignment and tilt forward, you can feel this lovely stretch in the psoas. So the psoas of the right leg, hip flexors. And you might like to turn the pinky fingers in towards each other, gaze up, shine through the heart. Take a full breath in. Half Hanuman for breath out, plant the hands, come onto the heel of the left foot. In breath, take a half lift. Out breath, fold forward. In breath, Anjaneyasana, swoop up. Out breath, half Hanuman. Let's move through two more like this. So your breath, your movement. next in-breath, just begin to take the left leg back. You're in a tabletop position. From here, press down evenly in both hands. And continue to externally rotate through the shoulders. In breath as you step the right leg forward. Anjaneyasana, swoop the hands up. So again, strengthening here. So notice the difference as you pull the right hip back. Instead of collapsing forward and the knee tracking over the ankle, you pull it back and ground down through the 3 points in your feet. So the base of the big toe, pinky toe and the heel. Strong as you remove this curve from the back, lengthen through the tailbone. You might even gaze up. Take a full breath in. And just begin to shift the weight forward for breath out. So stretching through the psoas, you might come into a slight back bend, open up through the heart, but also knit the front ribs in. So many things to think about. At the same time, can you drop into your breath and the subtleties that your body is giving you? Take a full breath in. And half Hanuman for breath out. And breath in, reach up. Breath out, half Hanuman. One more like this. Together, plant the right foot. Take the right leg back to meet the left. You're in a tabletop position. Cat-cow, in-breath, lower belly. Out breath, round and down. In-breath, lower belly. Tuck the toes and the sit bones back. Downward facing dog. As soon as you arrive, like a wave, roll, ripple forward to plank. As soon as you arrive here, send the sit bones back, off through the knees. Roll, ripple forward like a wave. Find your way to plank. Send the sit bones back. So come through a few wave-like motions in your breath and your body. You might even close down the eyes and actually visualize the waves. Connect to your Ujjayi breath. So on the in-breath, the waves pouring into the shore. And the out-breath as they retract. And together we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a leisurely walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Bow over your body. Interlace the thumbs. And perhaps just tucking them into the elbows here. Find ragdoll. Keeping the eyes closed. Grounding down to the sole of the feet, but roll through the spine. We'll meet in a standing position, but the neck will come last. Notice if there's any urge to rush. When you arrive, you find your way to Tadasana, so mountain pose. You keep the eyes closed here and tune into the energy within your body. So perhaps it's grounding. Begin to invite some light little bounces into the body. So just getting rid of any stagnant energy, anything that feels good for you, rolling through the neck. You might like to flick the wrists, getting rid of any tension. Truly just feel into the body here. Eventually find stillness in our Tadasana. Noticing how you distribute the weight evenly over the 3 points in the sole of your foot. Move through Surya Namaskar A in breath as you reach up, rise up. And out breath, find the earth, hinge from the hips. In breath, take a half lift. And out breath, soft knees, plant the hands and step back. You're in plank pose. Together, let's lower the knees for a gentle practice. Untuck the toes. Swoop the belly through. Cobra pose. Push through the palms, send the sit bones back, bend over. And together, a full breath in. Stay for breath out. Lower the knees, untuck the toes. Just come to sit on the heels. Palms face down. So perhaps you've noticed in this practice we have just been moving very gentle and soft. And the whole idea and intention for this practice is just to be with the sensations in your body, so without any need to rush or to perform. So moving out of the thinker's mind into the feeling body. Placing left hand on heart and right on belly. Perhaps you're noticing that the breath is deep into the low belly. Begin to place the right hand about a foot beside your waist, tent the fingertips. Left reaches up, perhaps you blink the eyes open, side body stretch. Exhale, changing side, left plants and right reaches up. And just move through this space in your breath and your time. So no direction here. Make our way back to center. Interlace the hands at the back of the sacrum, the back of the sacrum. Can you shine through the heart and draw the shoulder blades back and down? So notice this sense of expansiveness and opening through the heart. Can you subtly draw the chin in towards the sternum and the chest, broadening through the collarbones? Hug the floating ribs in, navel drawing into spine. So again, you're noticing this expansiveness in the heart, but tucking the floating ribs in. On the next in-breath, begin to shine from the heart, gaze up. Empty breath out as you fold forward, keeping the bind. Breath in, keeping the bind, shine from the heart, tilt the pelvis. Breath out, lead from the heart. From here, release the clasp. Extend the arms forward, extended child's pose. So as you are in the comfort of your own home, do make your way ever so slowly and gently into your final resting posture of Shavasana. So take an extended Shavasana, as it's arguably one of the most important postures. Making your way there, just going with ease and caution as you unravel the spine and take up space. So perhaps feeling expansive in the heart and opening up through the legs, the arms. And just dropping into this deep awareness of breath and subtleties of the body. Perhaps noticing the bones are heavy and the muscles just melt and they're completely soft. And please enjoy your extended Shavasana, and hopefully I will see you soon. Namaste.